Bear Grylls, man versus wild. We all know him as the survivalist and TV star who will do and eat whatever it takes on his worldwide adventures. But he's also a military veteran, a husband, a father, and a man of faith. And he's continuing to push the envelope. So when he reached out about his newest journey, we knew we wanted to find out more. And what else can you do with Bear Grylls but head to the great outdoors? Bear Grylls, I am so excited to be here with you. I'm such a big fan of yours. All you've done, you are, like a survival expert, an outdoorsman, an adventurist. I'm so curious, from your perspective, we live in such an age of technology. What do you make of that? And would you like to see more people out in nature?
For me, the outdoors has always been such a beautiful, healing, grounding place. For me, that's where I go, is to reconnect. And I think even when we all live busy lives, it's not like a busy life is bad. A busy life is great, but it's just finding time in your busy life, whether it's with a friend like this to take a walk in somewhere beautiful. I suppose what I'm saying, you don't need to go to the ends of the earth to do that. You know, it's just, I try and start the day always outside, even if I'm in the city. Get outside, I try and get barefoot, which isn't always so easy in the city, but certainly at home.
You don't know what's on the ground in the city sometimes.
So maybe a little more careful on that one. But I know, outside, sun on the face, which is so good. I think everyone's scared of the sun nowadays. Sun is good, especially morning sun.
Yes, we need it.
And then try and just be disciplined about your time on your screen. It's not that it's bad, but try and maybe just police yourself a little bit is what I always say to our boys. You got to be your own policeman in life.
Right, right. Well, you have done some incredible things. You've climbed Mount Everest. You have sailed across the North Sea. You've been to Antarctica. What is one adventure that sticks out in your mind that either scared you the most or that you still look back on and you're like, wow, I can't believe I did that?
Well, I think my time with the Special Forces in the UK was kind of unique and such a formative time for me, I think, at a young age. And I spent 5 years with the British SAS, and those friendships and those skills have lasted a lifetime. I think Everest is always going to be in my heart because, we had 4 climbers lose their lives up there. 2 died of the cold, 2 fell. And I think that mountain shaped so much of the future of my life. You know, it was through that then Discovery Channel eventually approached me and we started Man vs. Wild, and that grew into Running Wild and all these shows. But I think that was such a formative time. But I don't know, for me, it's the simple stuff as well. Yeah. You know, I get to take my family out on adventures. We live in quite a wild part of the UK, in Wales, on a little island off-grid, no mains electricity, no mains water.
Oh, wow.
They've been brought up so much of their life there. You know, as we say, it doesn't have to be the highest mountain in the world. It's how you live, how you approach risk and relationships and family and business and everything.
Did you ever think about having just a normal 9 to 5?
I think I'd be hopeless. I've burnt so many bridges in my life. It's I have no other option apart from doing what I do. And I kind of like that. You know, my late dad always used to say, just love what you do. Throw yourself into that all in, heart and soul. Yeah. And the rest hopefully will take care of itself. So, yeah, my bridges are burned.
Well, it's worked out. You're world famous for all you've done, but I know that your faith has played a big role in your entire life. And tell me how that's guided you and how it led you to write a new book you have out, The Greatest Story Ever Told.
Well, it's been the hardest thing I've ever done, but also the best thing I've ever done. And I don't know, for me, my faith has always been like a quiet, empowering presence through so many adventures, you know, good times and bad times as well. And I look back and I think I never really was brought up knowing, and I think so many people will feel this as well, knowing the real story of Jesus was, I always grew up with such a sanitized version of it that I didn't really like it. And the more I learned and the more my faith grew, I realized actually the real story of Jesus is so mind-blowing. You know, it's a story of true courage, true friendship, true love. And I just thought, nobody's ever written this as a thriller. I'm just going to write the story of Jesus as a really punchy thriller, make it theologically obviously accurate and great, but just rip through it. And And it's been amazing. You know, I think I've had more response from this book than anything else I've ever done, any TV show.
Wow.
Like, people write to me from all different faiths and cultures and countries, and basically saying the same thing, which is, I had no idea of actually the real story of Jesus. So that's it.
It's amazing. And I think, you know, it is slightly unexpected from you for a lot of people, which maybe piques people's interest a little bit more. What would your message be to people out there who maybe are just starting at the very beginning of their faith journey? What would your encouragement be for them?
Well, I think all of life, and faith especially, is a journey for all of us, and none of us are there, you know, and also it's going to have many doubts. My faith has many doubts and struggles. Life is very humbling. It might happen early on, it might happen at the end, but the process of life is very humbling, and I think there's a great power to, as my grandpa used to say, man's never as tall as when he kneels down. There's a great power to kneeling down and asking for help, and I've learned through many adventures I need that help in my life. I don't want to do life or adventure on my own, you know, so that's been the journey.
Amazing. Well, given we're out here, I have to ask you, as a survivalist, if I am ever stuck out in the wild, what would your tips be for me? And could you teach me something today that maybe I could use? God forbid I ever find myself in that spot.
If you're ever lost, first of all, stop. You know, don't so many people make things worse by like panicking, charging off, and then they get really lost. So stop. Come up with a plan. They always say STOP stands for stop, think, observe, plan. So just stop, make a plan. And then if you're lost in the mountains, head downhill, find a stream, follow a stream to a river, and follow a river to people. You'll always find people along rivers.
Is it true moss grows on the south side of trees?
North side.
North!
North
See,
side.
I've already been saved here today.
No, but that's okay. You won't forget that now.
I won't forget it now.
It's in the shadier side.
Okay.
And it can be antibacterial, and you can use it to filter water, and it insulates you if you're sleeping outside. Okay. And then you got to learn how to light a fire.
Well, let's do it. Let's walk over here.
So we're going to use this.
Yeah, we got a little space over here set up, so you can show us right down this little path here.
You got to start small. All fires start small. Just clear this. Give it a bit of space. Here we go.
We set it up wrong.
Okay, so a little bit of I mean, fires are like your kids. If you look after them when they're small, they'll look after you when they're big.
There we go.
So you can't just go to the big.
Can't start with this.
You know, you got to start small.
Okay.
So we're going to take this sort of stuff. You help me. Get me some nice dry leaves.
Let's see.
Dry leaves.
Let's hope it's dry. It hasn't been raining here in New York.
Okay.
Dry leaves.
Okay. So the way this works, this is like called a fire steel, and this is just a strike end. If you rub it like that, you get sparks. So that's going to work even when it's wet.
Okay.
Okay, so we put it in there, and you just nicely direct those in there.
Oh.
And there.
See a little smoke. We might be. Oh.
And there we go.
Oh my gosh.
So that's what we're going to do. I'll put it out because you're going to do this.
I'm doing it.
Okay, here we go.
Okay. So I just scrape it like
get
this.
it going on. Just you're like kind of shaving it. Aim it down. Aim it down. Right in there. Right into the dry stuff. Keep going. Takes work. Takes pace. You got it.
Oh, I got it.
You got it.
Oh my gosh.
We have fire.
I can't even believe that.
Good job.
Wow. Thank you. All right, we did it. We're gonna have a nice warm night out here if we get stuck. And now's when we bring in the sticks. Okay.
Exactly.
See?
Look after the fire when they're small.
We're making it happen.
And look after you when it's bigger.
Look at this. Amazing. Well, thank you so much. I think this has been incredible. Good luck with your book. Thank you for sharing a little bit of your journey in all you've done, but especially in your faith with us. We appreciate it.
So kind, and respect to you for all you're doing. Keep shining bright. Come on. Look at this. The sun is out.
Amen.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.